Welcome back to talk about Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos apparently are making a comeback this year.
Are they now?
Yeah, supposedly they're going to be on the shelves this year.
But that man will not live to see it.
No. Rest in peace, dude. He's just like, I just wanted
Well, now he's one with the Force.
Dunkaroos before I died.
It's okay. Being one with the Force is meaningless if I don't have Dunkaroos.
Well, I mean, you know, his personality gets assimilated to the Force, so it's not like he can lament not having Dunkaroos anymore.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, so apparently the way it works is when you become one with the Force, your personality, memories, and all your experience is assimilated into the whole of the Force because you become this one unanimous being, and only Jedi and Sith who are strong in the Force and learn kind of the more forbidden or risky techniques can maintain their own individuality. So they stay as Force ghosts and they can offer advice, but I think they're stuck that way. Like they can never, well, at least I don't think they can go back to the Force. And
every time you say go back to the Force, I'm thinking that they're retired police officers.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's essentially what they are, aren't they? But with laser swords instead of guns.
Oh, my brother-in-law's a Jedi. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so kudos to him. So the only
The only what?
The only thing that I know for certain is that as a Force ghost, that's all a Force ghost should be able to do. So when Luke pulled his like bullshit in the Last Skywalker film,
The Last Jedi, you mean?
No, the Last Sky or Rise of Skywalker.
Spoiler for Star Wars.
Come on, it was months ago. For the Rise of Skywalker, when he caught the lightsaber and pulled the X-wing out of the swap, he should not have been able to do that as a Force ghost. Like all his power is just maintaining his ability to talk.
Rey won the day with dual wielding, so your argument's invalid.
I'm not even talking about dual wielding though.
I know, but like all like sins of that movie are forgiven because of the dual wielding.
In all seriousness, you have to see like the bad aspects of that film. Like you have to see that, right? Like memeing aside, you have to see that was not a good film. Neither was The Last Jedi.
But like, what does it matter? There was dual wielding in it.
Not in The Last Jedi.
Oh, The Last Jedi? Yeah, the Last Jedi was not good.
Because there was no dual wielding, or because it was The Last Jedi?
Both.
Okay. Fine.
I would have somewhat forgiven it if there was dual wielding, but there wasn't.
You'd be like, no, Jason.
Okay, it wasn't that bad.
What, The Last Jedi or The Rise of Skywalker?
The Last Jedi. Look, there was dual wielding. It wasn't that bad. That's what I would have said. If there were dual wielding.
But there wasn't, so it's that bad. Right?
Spells. Fire.
Yo, how many streets do you have to, like, fight through before you finally get back to this so-called base?
All of them.
That's a lot of streets.
Well, you never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow.
Hey now, you're a rock star.
No, hey now, you're an all-star. Then it's hey now, you're a rock star, you fucking pleb.
Sorry. It really just kind of becomes unanimous.
Oh, fuck! I didn't mean to hit him on the front. I wanted to smack him on the booty. Okay, I don't have enough MP, do I? I do not.
How do you get your MP back? Oh, now you do.
Ethers.
Now you have enough MP.
Oh.
Just saying.
Ow. Okay. All right. Spells. Fire.
Fire!
Staggered, bitch! I don't need to go into Punisher mode, but whatever. I gotta make sure he's dead!
Gotta chop his head off 12 times. I mean, you already killed...
Wait, I know that.
He knows that what?
He knows Cloud.
Does he?
Yeah.
Wait, that one individual knows Cloud?
Yeah.
And he's also the same guy who's not shooting at him?
I guess. They all have stormtrooper aim, if you haven't noticed.
Except in combat. Then they actually do hit you, but they just don't do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst.
Aw.
I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
Pretty much.
You think he's a keeper?
Are you trying to hit that?
Yes. Surprise, motherfucker.
You had me worried for a minute.
Oh, he cares.
Just for a minute, though.
What the hell you been up to, huh?
Aw, he's getting a soft spot for us.
Security to run around. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Well, can't argue with results, huh?
Except that a lot of people have died in that explosion. Even though it wasn't their fault. It was Shinra's.
And many more people have been displaced from their homes.
Speaking of which,
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
oh, he's talking about the ghost farts.
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought
They must have been after the One Ring.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
In all seriousness, those ghosts, they were not. That scene was not in the original,
Never mind.
from what I understand.
Forget I said
So they added more things.
Yeah, they changed the story a little bit, from what I understand. I gotta ask my Final Fantasy friends more questions.
And your Twitch followers. I'm sure there's
Yeah.
a couple of them that are pretty big on it.
Well, most of my Twitch followers are World of Warcraft fans. It's my close Twitch friends who stream variety games and are really into Final Fantasy. Shout out to Hakayas and
it's kind of cute how you still have
Summer.
the flower there.
Yeah, they shot my ass, but good thing they didn't shoot the flower.
Of all the things. Glad they didn't shoot the flower.
Would you get out of my way? Christ.
Sorry to disturb you.
Ha, I shoved him. Oh, hello. How you doing?
That's actually a cool outfit.
I knew you would like it. Wait, Biggs. What?
You're holding up pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8.
I mean,
How
have you
is it
seen
that
Jesse's
no-
ass? What do I have to complain?
You know, how is it that no one is like
get used to it.
looking at this dude with the giant sword and going, "Holy shit, he has a giant sword! Run!" He's the only person armed on this entire.
What? You don't carry around a giant sword?
No, I wish I could. It's illegal in New York.
What? I do it all the time. What are you talking about?
The one in your pants doesn't count. It's hidden.
Dude, don't you know I am a weeaboo anime swordsman?
No.
It says it in my Twitch subscription.
Oh.
Minus the swordsman part. I really should add that in.
The explosion
Probably
triggered a
should.
reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing?
There
Oh,
was a plot.
Jesse.
You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault.
Aw.
Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on.
I don't know how much they went into this issue in the original, but from what I understand, in this game they go into it more and like how they're reacting to it and processing it.
That's good.
Even though it's not really their fault, but they think it is.
Well, I mean, they don't know that.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really?
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do? Hey,
Those fiends!
Oh my God, he has a gun for a hand.
Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
You're noticing that just now, or?
I'm trying to act as the employees.
Oh.
Just who do you think you are?
Listen up, nerd.
Law-abiding concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
I mean, is that arm even legal? What would you even do if you were like if you had a gun for an arm?
I mean, I'd probably just shoot anyone who didn't agree with me.
Okay, that's a bit of a psychopathic opinion to give on a public video,
Oh,
easily
just edit
accessible.
It. Just edit it.
No, I'm not
and
editing
say I would
that.
shoot farts out of my gun.
I'm not editing it.
Obviously, I wouldn't do that. But I would wave it around a lot and pretend that I would shoot people without actually shooting them, just to make them kind of cower like these three guys.
Again, psychotic behavior, Jason.
Yo, their rapid clapping is so humorous. They're just like, yeah, dude,
Go Shinra!
go Shinra.
Go
Even
Shinra.
though this guy has a giant gun and we don't. Go you.
They're not clapping for him. They're clapping for Shinra.
I know they're clapping for Shinra, but like you
Barrett's bad at making
gotta
friends.
have balls to disagree with a guy who has a giant Gatling gun for a hand.
Or who has a giant sword.
Or
And
has
we'll
a giant sword.
We're gonna see more of that later. Can I take that newspaper? Oh, that's not a newspaper. That's an apron. I thought that was a newspaper.
Why did you want to take his newspaper, dude?
Because
He
I
was
wanted
reading
I
that.
wanted to keep up with current events.
He was reading that.
Does it look like he's reading right
Andrew,
now?
You are the current events. You didn't know that? You are the current events.
You hear that suit? Shinra creed my ass.
Anyway, the word Shinra, you remember Pain from Naruto?
Yeah.
Get this out of the way.
Well, okay. Well, now I have to shut up because of Jesse.
Visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps,
You're all the visual aid I need.
initiation right.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not.
Shh, shut the fuck up.
Always playing
I'm
too hard
talking.
to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level.
Okay, so while she's explaining all this boring stuff,
Civilization, the whole
the
system
word
is
Shinra,
reactors.
according to a friend of mine, means essence of God.
That sounds like someone has an inflated opinion of themselves.
And
This here is
I
the
kept thinking of Naruto because
Take us
the
around this
okay,
main
spoiler,
road.
minor spoiler, Naruto.
We're about halfway through it.
Pain, you know, one of his attacks is Shinra Tensei, which is almighty push. So I thought Shinra meant almighty, but well, which is kind of like essence of God, I guess.
All that and
So,
more is
I don't know,
automatically
interesting little
cross-referenced in their databases.
Japanese
Security wouldn't happen
wording
any other way.
factoid.
Heads up.
There's still a flower on my
Don't
nipple.
worry. Our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith.
You're all the faith I need.
Won't be long till we reach the
It would
bottom.
be interesting if her name
Relax.
was Faith instead of Jesse.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive.
Pizza? I want some.
Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust. The air fills with smog and the flowers die.
They're keeping all the pizza to themselves.
How dare they?
That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well and good. If you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know.
He's right, though.
Right, he is. So is that flower just gonna stay there for the rest of the game?
Like this
You'll see.
I suppose. There's
You'll
only
see,
one way
you'll
to
see.
go.
Yeah, we're not going to stop here, Jason. We're going to keep going.
Okay.
Seventh Heaven. It was a crappy show that my family liked to watch. Seventh Heaven. I watched an episode of a guy in a car making out with a girl. That's all there was. That's all I remember about that show.
Okay.
And then I think the father, like, walked in on his son and the girl and was like, oh, I was here. Like, oh, something, something, whatever. And then he's like, okay, now, where were we? And then they just keep tonguing each other in the car. That's all I remember about that show.
Okay.
I'm taking a shit. Oh.
We are good.
Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
Let's announce our terrorist motives out loud.
Hell yeah!
Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Exactly.
But he's the one who started it all.
Well, no, he was just like, yeah, we're okay. Like, he didn't say, like, yeah, we're eco-friendly terrorists.
We're the ones who bombed the Mako plant. Oh, what did he say? They bombed the Mako plant?
No, I said, we bombed the
fake-
Mako tsunami from Naruto. From Yu-Gi-Oh! You remember the fisherman duelist in Yu-Gi-Oh? The guy who threw a harpoon at Yugi because he wanted to duel him?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pronounced Mako in this game, but I keep thinking Mako.
I mean,
I keep thinking of that fisherman who threw a harpoon at Yugi because he wanted to duel.
There's also Mako, which is a ATV rover in Mass Effect.
What?
Oh my god, AJ just sent a picture where it's a guy sending another guy a message on Xbox. I would say your aim is cancer, but cancer actually kills people.
Oh, AJ.
Damn!
For those of you who are wondering where AJ's been, he's been working, and between that and this outbreak that's going on, it's been very tough to meet up. So, you know, it's sad, but, you know, we're staying optimistic and that hopefully, you know, we can meet up again.
Soon.
Instead of just Smash Brothers. Like, you know, like a traditional Let's Play, like the old Birth by Sleep days.
We're not just gonna be
and by the
smashing
way,
brothers.
The Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC we still need to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right, because it's out.
Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do.
I mean, you clearly don't have anything better to do.
I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress?
Oh my.
What the? You okay, buddy?
No, I just took a lot of drugs.
Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
Ah, yeah, even he said it. And the ghost farts are back.
I mean, they're clearly not hurting anyone.
I don't know, that I guess because Cloud doesn't have the one ring. I like how you can, you know, get like little character development moments just from like the side dialogue.
It is cool, yeah.
Sector 7 slums, where Shinra dumps all of the pollution.
Yeah? Really?
This corporation is so evil. They dump the pollution into the slums, and the slums, they have no access to actual sunlight. That Shinra then makes you know, artificial sunlight lamps for them, while continuing to dump pollution into their part of the world.
I mean, that's kind of how it is in real life too. There's corporations dumping pollution in areas where
It's boobs!
Marlene.
Who's Marlene though?
Daddy, you're home.
That's right, Angel. I am.
So wait, who's Marlene's mother?
I don't know.
Oh, you did you? Well.
Is it Tifa?
It's Sephiroth.
You made it.
But it doesn't.
Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one.
Aww.
How sweet.
I love
When
Tifa and her
so thoughtful.
two ginormous, beautiful
5 years.
eyes.
Come on, dude. Tone down the sexism just 1%.
It's sexist to like someone's eyes? Everyone has eyes.
Daddy, the
Never
Morocco
mind.
place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all
There was a lot of controversy about like her boobs in this game. Like,
I heard,
no,
yes.
don't reduce her boob size. No, keep her boobs the same size. No, we do want her breasts reduced because it's not realistic and blah blah blah. And oh, they didn't actually reduce the boob size. They put a sports bra on her. And I'm like, I really don't give a fuck one way or the other. Just
Just stop. and enjoy the game. This looks like a cozy bar with pizza. I could definitely go to this bar every night because it has beer and pizza.
Yeah, and we're going to indulge in some of that next time on Dynamite Bros.
Beer and pizza?
Actually, no, I lied.
Aw. I quit.